Hi and welcome back to Rod and Reel UK, and today you join us in North Somerset. A very wet and slippery North Somerset. I've actually tripped over and fell over about 3 times now, but hey, it's not on camera so I haven't embarrassed myself. But I'm joined with Mike. Last time we fished together it was awful. Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, went down a Chesil and yeah, it's one of the early episodes, so yeah, check it out. But hey, we're here, we're ready to fish. Are we gonna get anything? Of course. I really hope so. But anyway, enough of us blabbing, let's get on with the fishing. I tell you what, we were both absolutely buzzing for today's session. We did try to arrange it a couple of weeks beforehand, but just with a bit of bad luck and awful weather, we had to reschedule. But yeah, we're just fishing the 2 standard beach casting setups, using those pulley dongle rigs, and hopefully get ourselves a decent fish with one. The mark we're fishing today is very famous. It's probably one of the most famous marks in the upper Bristol channel. But yeah, so far it's looking promising. Mike had a really lovely bite while we're setting the other rod up. So there's obviously fish around, it's just a case of getting on to the land and on our hooks, which is always an added plus for a fishing channel. But hey, I'm confident, so that's the main thing. But yeah, it is a very snaggy mark as well, so I'm fully expecting to lose quite a bit of gear today. But hey, it's one of those, sometimes you go to a spot and you have to sacrifice a few bits to get a decent fish in, but hey, it's one of those. So we'll carry on and see what we can get. And sure enough, we had a decent bite. Well, Mike did, and we got ourselves our first fish of the day. What a great start. Well, we've not blanked, and Mike has caught a lovely little strap conger eel. We're gonna get this one back in, but hey, what a result. Today's session, we are after cod. It's still quite early in the season, but here in the Bristol Channel, you do get them running up late August, coming up into the dead of winter. But hey, you've got to be in it to win it, got to try it out. I'm going to show you how to bait up, and probably my favourite baits for cod, which is black lugworm and squid. Got myself a Weedle, some bait elastic, and I'll show you how it's done. Well, that was going to be the plan, but no, I had a nice little bite on the rod, and well, it'd just be rude not to check it out, wouldn't it? But no, just struck into it, was into a fish. I was hoping it was going to be a cod or a nice bass, but no, it was the beloved conger eel. Hey, I'm not complaining, I'm not blanking, and the main thing is we both caught something, which is an added bonus when you're out. Well, it's a success. Got myself a nice little conger eel. Not the world's biggest fish, but hey, it's a start. We're getting back in and see if we can catch some more. Well, I was talking about bait before I was rudely interrupted by the conger eel. But anyway, I've got my Weedle, got the squid, and the stinky, gorgeous black lugworm. Ah, the joys of winter fishing. Cold wet hands and frozen bait. Yum. What we're going to do first of all, just get your Weedle. And what I like to do is keep the head. It's got a lot of scent just on the inside, like that. So what I like to do, you can do it different ways, but I'm just going to do it the quicker way today. Some people will cut the squid, bury the black lug on the inside, then whip it together. Because I'm lazy, I'm going to just whip it on straight like this. It will still work, and it'll be a nice streamlined bait. But anyway, let's whip it on and see what it looks like. With the whipping elastic, literally just whip everything together to form a lovely looking sausage of bait. So, just like so. So, reason why I like to use a baiting needle is it keeps that bait nice and streamlined. Also, does help a lot with a dongle rig when the things aren't flapping around. So there we go. So once that's whipped on, gives a really nice bait, full of scent, and hopefully we can get a cod to chase after it and land one. As you can tell, once the bait's whipped onto that dongle, you've got yourself a nice streamlined, smelly bait, full of juice and scent, which will hopefully spread in the tide. But yeah, I'm just going to use an overhead shock to cast it out, and just trying out different distances at first to see where the fish are feeding at. But yeah, once that's in, it's just a case of waiting and seeing if we can get any more bites. Right, we've got a very tough decision to make here. Mike is starving, he's wasting away, and he really wants a sandwich. Problem is, where's your sandwich, mate?
I keep getting bites when I turn my back on it.
Yeah, literally, yeah, Mike's left his sandwiches back in the car, and every time he decides to walk off, guess what? The rod goes. So he doesn't want to leave now, do you? No. So yeah, we're gonna see if this turns into something, and if it doesn't, then yeah, I think Mike's going to try and rescue the sandwich before it's too late.
While Mike was getting hangry, it was time to get more bait out in the water. I had a few bites, so I thought I'd put some fresh stuff out on there and see if that will attract something new. Maybe a cod or a sea bass would be lovely.
Right, he's decided that is it. He is getting his sandwiches, and now we are witnessing what can be described as...
It's going to take me half an hour to get to the car, I know it. It's only up.
Yeah, it's only up there. It's not too far to watch. I'll try not to giggle while I watch you, mate. Now, on a serious note though, this place is really treacherous on the feet, so wear a good pair of boots. And as I said that, I nearly fell over myself. Wear a good pair of boots and don't take any risks, because at the end of the day, if you fall in there, there's no one going to help you.
Well, no sooner had Mike walked off, I was into another fish. When you are fishing rock marks like this, it's important to keep that rod tip nice and high in the water, keeping those fish away from any snags. Pump and wind is a very common technique used by a lot of people, and it's very effective. Don't reel up on the way up, and reel the slack in on the way down. It's a really good way of winching any fish. And this time, yeah, it come off. Brilliant. Never mind, at least the weather was nice, and I was in good spirits still, regardless of losing the fish.
I tell you what, the view is spectacular from here. Apart from Wales and apart from Mike, it's not half bad. I'll tell you what, I'm always bullying the Welsh for some reason. I don't know why, I always pick on them. I think it's because we're on the other side of the water, so there's a bit of rivalry, but Wales is a lovely place. I do really want to try and fish it a little bit more than I have done. But overall, we're not doing bad. We have loads of bites, it's just converting them into fish. 2 conger eels. We're still fairly early in the session, so it's not too bad at all. Mike, he's got his sandwich now, so he's a happy man. And yeah, he's not blank, so it's all good. But hey, we're going to carry on fishing and see if we can get anything else. Well, we have another bite, just as we reeled in about 1,000,000 tons of weed. Yeah, when the tide does run here, it does produce a lot of weed. I'm out of breath because I hauled it up, but as we're doing it, really good tap on the rod, and moment of truth, have we got him on? I think we have. Yeah, he's on there. Sweet. Right, let's get down there and see what we got.
Channeling my inner mountain goat, it was time to get down there and land Mike's fish. When you are fishing low tide and rock marks like this, as you can see, it is covered in weed and it's really slippy, so just take extra care if you are landing fish and just don't take any risks if you don't need to. But it fell off, so that was a waste of time.
Right, I'll get back to rock climbing, but mate, unlucky. Yeah, it just literally popped off as soon as I got down there. How do you feel, mate?
Well, I'm just glad I'm not the one risking life and limb going down to get it, but there you go, there's always another fish out there.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I'm going to check my rods and see what they're doing.
With both of us experiencing a loss of the fish, it was just a case of persevering and fighting through it.
As you can tell, just from behind me, we've got ourselves a tugboat. Gives you an idea how deep this area is, and you're quite close to the main channel. Downside of that is that tidal pull is savage. On a big spring, there's no point fishing this mark because you literally can't hold bottom. But 2 hours either side of high water on a reasonable tide is absolutely perfect. Having said that, we are doing all right. We're fishing fairly close in. It's a gamble with the line snags, but at the moment it seems to work. But I want to show you what you've got to watch out here and demonstrate it. So, can you see the wake? It's something spectacular when it comes in, so at high tide, just be really careful of where you're at, because that thing can get you in the water.
As you can see, when that wake does come in, it really does hit hard, so just take extra care and don't put your gear too close. At the end of the day, you don't want to lose it. We weren't doing too bad, we had plenty of bites each, and the tide was still coming in, but it's starting to slow down. Hopefully that'll bring some more fish in.
Well, I had a lovely bite. Yeah. So we're approximately about an hour and a half away from high water, and we're having bites. Had a lovely knock just now. Got a feeling it's probably going to be another conger eel, but I'll see what it is if it starts knocking, which it is. So let's bring her in. Let's see if another tap. Just double check.
It's always that suspense waiting for that next pullover.
Yeah, we're in. Let's see what we can get him out the snags. Oh, I think might get this one just out. Yeah, we're out. He's a chunky one. Come on. I could feel him fighting back. Come on. This definitely felt like the best fish of the day, and I was really keen to get it in. But all of a sudden, something felt different.
It was at this moment he knew. He f***ed up.
Honestly, I felt absolutely gutted I lost that. It felt really good. I think it was a decent heel again. But never mind, it is what it is, and it is fishing. You can't win all the time. Let's get another bait out there and try again. While I was reeling from my loss, I tell you what, I'm not going to make any more fishing puns. Mike was just sorting out his gear as well. In case of getting some fresh bait out there on both our rods to see if that'll make a difference with the fish. Well, we're at golden hour now. The tide is nice and relaxed. We can actually hold bottom, which is a real plus. I'm going to whip on half a mackerel. There's been quite a few con reels today, and I'm thinking there's going to be quite a chunky one out there. I felt like I lost quite a good one earlier, so I'm going to try again, get half a mackerel out and see if that does the job. Overall, it's been pretty good. I've been having bites literally all day, but it's yeah, down to skill, and yeah, I've not managed to get them in. Never mind, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's amazing how deep the water is here and just behind me. So you got a tugboat there, and shows you how close to the fishing channel actually you are. Fishing channel, shipping channel. Man's obsessed with fishing. But hey, there you go. But look, that's gonna get me something. That's something out of Greg's you'd see out, I think. But there's no steak bait, but hey, for a fish, it's probably gonna look tasty. So we'll whip it out. Fingers crossed, pull out a conger with it. Armed with a Chunkosaurus, it was time to get that mackerel head out in the middle of the channel, and fingers crossed, find me a big old fish with it. But yeah, sometimes you don't need to cast out too far. A lot of times the fish are literally under your feet. Mike, the fish caching machine, is on it again.
Bugger off.
No, it was a lovely bite, that was. Yeah, good old wibble wobble. Is it going to be a fish or a snag? Here's the next question. Now, it's one of those, I've had a lovely hook up a minute ago, and yeah, straight into a snag and nothing. So we're hoping this one we can bully out and get back in.
A few moments later.
Oh no. Oh no. He's got a snag. He's got a snag. I tell you what, it is so annoying. It's part and parcel of this market. It's, yeah, it is a very snaggy area, and even with a rotten bottom, yeah, you sometimes are unlucky. But we'll try and get this one out and get another bait out there. Delirious from snags, Mike was determined to get another bite, and luckily his hunch would pay off. Right, we had it again. A really good bite, close in. Oh, I can't tell if he's on. Oh no. It's the story of today, isn't it? Really good bite, good hit. The thing is, the conger eels, they love the roughs. As soon as you hook one on, they're going to dart into it, and they can swim backwards, which is great for fighting, not so good when you've got a really rocky mark. But hey, let's see if we can get this one out. Unfortunately, it did not come out. We managed to get the rig back and everything else, and surprisingly even the lead, which is an added bonus. What's this on me here? Yes, it's a shadow. It is unbelievable. It is actually sunny. Honestly, I'm so happy to see it because it's been miserable weather like for the last few weeks. We'll do our last cast now. We're approaching that time when that tide rush is going to be too strong on the way out, and there's just no point fishing. So half hour left, put some fresh bait. Last chance. Are we going to get anything? I hope so. I need to try and draw back because I'm one fish behind at the moment. But hey, we've caught, we've not blanked, and I'm just happy to be out here. Look at that peach. He doesn't even realise I'm looking at him.
Wait. Builder's bottom.
Hey, it was a cracking view, mate.
Yeah, nice.
Are you confident on your last cast?
That's it, I'm done.
Oh, you're done, that's it, you're confident. That's it, it's going to go in. I like it.
You're in trouble.
I am in trouble at the moment, I'm still one behind. Hey, look at that, absolutely flat. With words of confidence like that, there was no way on earth we would not get a bite. And sure enough, this is what happened. We have victory. There's actually a bit of drama. I'm going to try and go on this little conger. But hey, how do you feel?
relatively satisfied this time round.
It may be a snot, but hey, we're chuffed to bits. We've got another fish. How do you feel, mate?
Very, very
Yeah.
happy.
Well, this actually got caught in a snag, and we managed to pop him out with a little bit of loose line. And yeah, he's pretty lively, so we'll get this one back.
To a nice poetic end to the day, the last fish and the last cast. It was time to pack the gear up and start heading home.
Well, it's that time of day. I'm gonna pack up. But I'd say that's really actually quite a good session. We've had, well, the 3 Kong reels. We did lose quite a few fish, but at the end of the day, we've not blanked. I think it's time for going to the pub, getting a nice meal, and savouring a bit of success. And most importantly, wash my hands, so I absolutely stink of fish. But hey, it's one of those. But yeah, if you liked today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you on our next adventure.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as we enjoyed filming it. Tell you what, sometimes fishing isn't about just catching fish. It's about the company you keep and the experience you have along the way. But yeah, if you want to see any more fishing shenanigans, check out our Instagram, and we'll see you next time.